now from Fenway Park here in Boston. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the San Francisco Giants and the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I think this series has played out exactly how we expected it to. At 2-1, it's been tightly contested, back and forth. We've got two teams worthy of being here, and I think this will go at least 6 games before it's all said and done.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Dylan Bundy is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So now here is Jake Cronenworth. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch on its way. Little chopper back to the mound. And there's one down now. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. This guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
And here he is, right on cue, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Giro? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a break.
So it was a strikeout swinging. DJ LeMahieu is the second out of the opening frame. And that'll bring up Buster Posey. As he'll take a look at ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Kevin Gausman will be on the mound for Game 4. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, everyone knows he's one of the game's elite pitchers. So if you like good pitching, you're in for a real treat. Not many other guys compare, and the thing I enjoy the most about him is the confidence that he exudes when he's out there. Trust me, he doesn't lack it. And the opposing hitters, they feel it when they're standing in the box against him.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Set to deliver the 0-1. There's a shot out to right center field. Bogaerts will head for second. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
Alex Verdugo digging in now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. And it's fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. A runner at second, nobody out. And he fouls this one off. Another one sent foul. Fouled off. He'll try again, 1-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Yelich. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone.
Batting fourth.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. His career numbers against Kevin Gausman, not great. He's 1 for 8. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Kyle Schwarber is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
0-2 count and the pitch. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. In tight with the slider. 2-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the...
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Second inning set to go, and up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. Here's the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. The pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And guys, let's take a look at Rafael Devers. He got rushed to the big league super quick because the guy could flat rake. defense has lagged a little bit behind. Had some throwing issues early, but working on his craft and continuing to get better every year.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. His past history with Dylan Bundy, he's 0 for 4. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Batting sixth, the left fielder,
In is Christian Yelich. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Crawford, the runner at second with 1 away. One and 2 for Christian Yelich.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a fourth.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
And another foul ball. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Good swing just a little early, and they'll see another payoff pitch. A payoff pitch one more time. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. So next to hit is number 10, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
number 10.
Now here's the first offering as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Swing and a line drive, and that's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck, too, as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
Chris Bryant is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And they're runners at the corners now. Behind 0-2 now. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Ready with the 1-2. Loud contact off the bat of Bryant and sent deep to left. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Got to believe you got to work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
1-2 pitch is a bit high, and he's back to even at 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. And this is a base hit, and that'll get him on the board as this ball game is tied at 1.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Roll. Pitcher have the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. In the dirt, goes to third with it, and it's too late as he's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Down the line and fair, that's a hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits here. No errors and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second. Giants on top, 3-1. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch is taken for ball 1. Gaussman has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable. He'll throw his off-speed pitches behind an account. He's really difficult to sit on just 1 pitch.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Digging in will be Seth Brown.
The first baseman, Seth.
First pitch on its way. 1 out, nobody on. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. 2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard on the ground towards short. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Look at him fight to stay inside that baseball and push it in a 5.5 hole. That's the total win spot.
In now, Christian Vasquez. As the first pitch years have been high, it's ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Brown, base runner at first with 1 out. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 9. The second baseman.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Nice execution right there. The ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Second shot now. He doubled to start out the home first. Comes set and the 0-1. Got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth.
The second baseman.
First offering on its way. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, designated hitter.
At the plate now is the designated hitter, DJ LeMahieu, struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
The 1-2. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Here's Buster Posey now, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Oh, and now Posey gets around on one and drives it out to deep left field. It bangs off the billboard, and it's out of here. A 2-run shot for Buster Posey, his second home run of the series, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
There's ball 4.
Yeah, and when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset, get him to forget about the negative, and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that 2-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And There is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
Up next to the Giants, the left fielder, Christian Yelich.
So a man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring up Christian Yelich. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Gallo at second with 2 down. He took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Here's the 3-2. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
From the belt, the pitch. Number 10 is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Hit high and deep to right center. Chasing after it is Verdugo. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Now batting, third base.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
Here's Chris Bryant now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
A ball and a strike now. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defenders standing flat-footed for much longer.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. One more look at the full extension catch that strands 2 men on the base paths. Back with more of Game 4 on the show after this. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo.
The center fielder,
First pitch coming. Here it is. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Splitter taken here. 2-1. Now the pitch. And it misses. 3-1 now. hitter's count all the way. Here it comes. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Here's J.D. Martinez. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. 3-1 to Martinez.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped the clutch on that pitch.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And it's gone into the monster seats. So a 2-run shot to left center, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno. Number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here now is Rafael Devers. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He hit a sac fly earlier. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
3-2 the count for Rafael Devers. Kyle Schwarber will be next. High in the air out to center field. Dickerson on his horse. He's there and records the first out.
Up next for the Mets.
Now in the box, Kyle Schwarber struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Still only 1 out in the inning. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
What's the saying?
Now batting,
When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Striding in is Hunter Renfroe, 0 for 1 here in the early going. And now the first pitch. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. as he misses again, 2-0. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. Right to him. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. We're through three here at Fenway. It's now a 6-4 ball game. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited their low chase rate, or percentage of swings that are on pitches outside of the strike zone, as one reason for their success so far in this game. That number is under 20% right now. So up and down the lineup, they're doing a great job of picking on pitches they're more likely to do damage with.
San Francisco.
Thank you, Heidi.
The center fielder, number 12.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Alex Dickerson is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Heading out towards shallow right. Renfroe has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number one. One out, base is empty, and that'll bring up Jake Cronenworth. First pitch of the AB on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Verdugo looks up, and it's gone. Solo shot to right center, and it's now 7-4.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to do it for Dylan Bundy. So he'll depart here tonight, and these fans will not be terribly appreciative, I don't imagine, as he was pretty much dreadful in this one. Phillips Valdez answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Up next,
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Valdez stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He's in his third season as a major league player. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And he looks at his sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Ready to take his hacks again, Buster Posey blasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Giants 7 and the Red Sox 4. Now to bat, Seth Brown.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the first
from the stretch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
And that misses 1-1. Brown, a native Oregonian. He was selected in the 19th round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And it's fouled away. Here it comes. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Up next, Christian Vasquez. He bounced out last time up.
The catcher.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Vasquez.
Now the 1-0. One out, nobody on. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get the head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
He loses him on ball 4. Singled in his last at-bat.
Second baseman, DK.
He's set and the pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Vasquez first with 1 away. And he lays off for ball 1.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
Hernandez behind a ball and 2 strikes. Hit down the line at first. Reined in to Crawford for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. We played 4 full. It's the Giants 7 and the Red Sox 4. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Joey Gallo.
Joey Gallo.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's the 0-1. Ball 1. Bouncer to the left side. Devers gloves it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
Brandon Crawford.
So the next to bat will be Brandon Crawford. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
7 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Now Crawford swings and pulls this one on the ground to second. He's got it, and very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. First pitch on the way. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. And the pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Inside and low. 2-1. And now pitch on the way. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Hit hard up the middle. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Giant set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogarts.
Xander.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 pitch.
I got to count 2-2.
Hit in the air to center field. Dickerson's under it. 1 away.
The center fielder, number 99.
At the plate now is Alex Verdugo. First pitch on its way.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Fouled off. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Hit on the ground to third. Bryant's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now back.
Batting forward now is the DH, J.D. Martinez. And is coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
0-1, here's the pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Nope.
Splitter misses, and it's 1-2 now.
I got to count 1-2.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Down in order go the Red Sox. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Now to the plate, number 10. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
Number 10.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. One 0 count. Here it is. Hit to short. Gloved by Bogaerts. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting.
And stepping in, Chris Bryant. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Ball and a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
And the pitch. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. The 2-2. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Touché, sir. And here's that one again with Show Track. Great reactions to knock it down with the sliding stop, and almost just as impressive was the throw all the way across to beat the runner. Any way you look at it, a fantastic play. Into the box now, Alex Dickerson, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Now here's the pitch.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. They hold a 7-4 lead. So here's the ball Boston cleanup hitter Rafael Devers. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Lays off the split finger that time. 3-1.
Well, ball three there, and you know the Sox would love to start an inning. Hey, a leadoff walk would be a great thing right now.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber. Caleb Berriger takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 45, Caleb Berriger.
First pitch on the way. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning. Maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Hit hard down the right field line, but this will land in foul territory. Still 1-2. Devers aboard here at first with nobody out. Into the corner and slicing foul.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs, too. That's excellent pitching.
So now to the plate, Hunter Renfroe scooped up. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. To the plate now, Seth Brown. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Not close. It's 2-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And the 2-1.
Ball three.
Christian Vasquez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed. A full count now.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
And it's fouled away. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. That gets down, and the inning will continue. In at second safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a two-run ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Standing in now, Christian Vasquez. Hit back up the middle. There is Crawford. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Top of the order due up to start the seventh. It's the Giants 7 and the Red Sox 5.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
New pitcher coming on now, the right-hander Yusmeiro Petit.
Number 36.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Here's the first pitch to him. He grounds it sharply to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next to the Giants, the designated hitter, DJ LeMahieu.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, he's a .348 batter. He also has 1 home run. Now here's the first offering. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. this is hit hard to the right side, but caught out there at second base. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are 2 gone now. Next up, Buster Posey. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Giants down in order. They lead it 7-5. And now, Kike Hernandez. A hit in 2 tries so far.
For the Red Sox.
First pitch on the way.
Second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Eduardo Rodriguez takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Into the box, Xander Bogaerts. And that misses ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-1 the count. Runner goes for second. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Hernandez on at first, nobody out. Now a throw over, back in standing. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To Crawford for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get 1, which they did there.
First pitch on its way as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Yelich gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Red Sox leave 1. They're down 2, 7-5. Josh Taylor has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Joey Gallo. First offering on its way. Taylor, 28 years old. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. The 1-0 delivery.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
At the plate, Brandon Crawford, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Two and 0.
Well, that's 6 straight balls here to begin the inning, so I think it's a good time to head to the mound to try to slow him down a little bit. A lot of times when guys aren't throwing strikes, they're rushing through their delivery.
Two-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. Now the 3-0 offering is looked at for the first strike.
I can't imagine that pitcher was trying to put it right over the heart of the plate. Thank God he took that pitch right there, or he'd be getting one back from the umpire.
Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
The left fielder, number 22.
And here's Christian Yelich now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
The 1-0. This is hit to third. Will it be 2? 1 there. On to first, and they turn the double play. Ready now is number 10. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Now the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Verdugo is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. A couple of walks, but no damage. Game 4 rolls along. We're back after this. Bottom of inning number 8.
Leading off for the Red Sox,
Jake McGee is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for San Francisco.
Comes set. Here's the nothing pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Lifted the other way to left center. Yelich on the move. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. next, it'll be Kyle Schwarber, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First pitch on its way.
That's a ball.
1 out, nobody on. One and one to Schwarber.
Yep, 1 and 1.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1 and 2 now.
Okay, if you're in this lineup right here, game on, boys. I know he's got power stuff, but if he's going to come middle of the plate, you better be ready to pull the trigger.
And that one yanked just foul.
Can we be honest here? That was a terrible pitch. That was right over the heart of the plate. 2 strikes on the guy. He is lucky he's getting this pitch back.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Hunter Renfroe is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Lifted into center field. Dickerson's under it. And the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down 7-5. Adam Ottavino enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Ottavino.
Set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the veteran 3rd baseman, Chris Bryant. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. In there, 1-1. Two balls and a strike. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fouled away. The 1-2 pitch to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 2-2 one more time. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jake Cronenworth, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Dickerson stands at first with 1 out. Ground ball right side. Fielded cleanly. There's one. And good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. Giants out in front here, 7-5. All set for the bottom of the 9th.
Leading off.
Here comes the first baseman, Seth Brown.
The first baseman, Seth Brown.
Nick Anderson comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 70, Nick Anderson.
From the stretch. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Ball 3, 3-0.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And that is the start they were looking for, down by 2 as that misses for ball 4.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. From the belt, kicks and deals. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
All even now, 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Digging in next, Hernandez. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. Here's the first pitch to him. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Misses, ball 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Xander Bogaerts comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. From the stretch. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Weak grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 2 out with the man at first. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
This was a fun game to watch all the way around. There was lots of action, 12 total runs scored on the board, and a pretty close finish to boot.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. 7-5 tonight's final. San Francisco move a win away from a championship as they've taken a 3-1 series lead. Kevin Gausman gets the W on the mound. Dylan Bundy allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.